All right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI Bahasham RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power. YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalawam, and Lord will, this video is edifying. Now, basically, once again, this is going to, all right, the Marcus, which is the CHIP. All right, these devils, all right, the so-called white man, the children of Edom, the people who rule this world, all right, the sons of Esau, all right, are basically going to usher in a cashless society, a digital currency, you know, where purchasing, buying, and selling payments will be done digitally through through this CHIP, all right, MICROCHIP that they're going to want inside you. And that's going to be the new way of, you know, purchasing, of making payments, of buying and selling, and that is the Marcus. All right, Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, and I got this video. All right, I got this video from a brother from the Endure These Last Days. All right, too. Okay, basically going into the MOTB update, which is what the Marcus, man. All right, and it's something that I want to bring out. All right, what this devil said at the end of the video when the woman asked him, the woman had asked him, do you think everybody will get these CHIP? Okay, and what came out his mouth was basically that he doesn't think they're gonna be actually, I'm gonna just play it. Okay.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in the chip.
Okay, pause on that, because you heard it says, basically, he has a CHIP that serves as his keys, I know, you know, as his wallet, you know. Okay, and this is what's gonna come. All right, I'm gonna play the video.
So I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future.
Install ingrain procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
Which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
You heard that? That's another thing. They said basically it goes into the video goes into cash becoming obsolete. Once again, they're gonna make a cashless society. They're gonna do away with the dollar. Okay, and they're gonna basically usher in a digital currency, a cashless society. All right, the talk of the town has been what? Digital dollar, you know, cryptocurrencies and all these type of things, you know, because this is where it's all leading to. All right, the CHIP, the Marcus, okay?
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
I think, it's so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
All right, now as I'm recording, okay, the volume is basically lowered, so I could barely hear, but I'm pretty sure that you brothers heard it. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the woman asked him, like, do you think in the near future that everybody will be taking these, these CHIP? But what came out of his mouth was something like he doesn't think they're going to be mandatory, But the woman, she didn't ask that question, do you think it's going to be mandatory or if it's not? She asked you, do you think that people like that everyone is finna have these CHIP. But you know what came out of the devil's mouth, basically, because he knows, okay? All right? The time is coming where these CHIPs are going to be mandatory, okay? Where basically you're going to be excluded from Esau society if you don't have it. All right? You won't be able to buy and sell, make purchasing payments, you know? All right? You won't be able to basically to plug into Esau society. The benefits, the delicacies, the pleasures of his world are going to be taken away from you, okay? And now what I want to do, I want to get into the precept that I have, okay? The first precept, all right? Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it says, and he that causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a marcus in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and when you go into that word marcus in the Greek word is charagma, which goes into a scratch, etching thing, carved, sculpture, you know, graven. All right, because they're gonna have to cut, okay, into your flesh to give you this marcus, man, to give you this CHIP. All right, and it's gonna be done by what? A sharp pointed object. And what happens when you go into the root word for charagma, you get the word charax, which goes into what? A pale, stake, or palisade, which is what? A sharp or all right pointed object. Okay, going into what? The tool that's used to give you this CHIP, to give you the markers, which is what? Those, you know, all right? So, Khan, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? Because when you go, you know, you read certain articles, certain articles are going to what? Central bank digital currencies, you know? And this is what's going to come to pass, these, all right, these, taking away, basically taking away the dollar. All right, the dollar, cash becoming obsolete, and them ushering in, all right, a cashless society, digital currency, you know, where buying and selling, purchasing, payments are going to be done digitally through this markets that they're going to want inside you. And that's going to be the way that you're going to buy and sell, man. Okay? All right? And get another verse. I want to get this. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, for the judgment of those that take the markets. Because according to the scriptures, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are not supposed to take this markets. But instead, we're supposed to trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. You see, because these Jakes, all right, that you see right now, they're taking the Vanessa because what? They trust in Esau. They trust in the white man, all right? They trust in Edom. Okay, they trust in Egypt. Like the scriptures say, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help. Destruction unto them, man. You know, and seeing these people that's taking the Vanessa is basically like a good guess, you know, of those that's gonna take, all right, the markets, man. Okay, because they trust in Egypt, they trust in America. The scriptures speak about how Jake trusts in oppression. Okay, so Khan, all right, but in these times we're finna have to trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Like the scriptures say in Isaiah 10 and 20, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it, Lord. Well, let me read this verse first. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his markers in his forehead or in his hand, all right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. You see, you're finna receive of that destruction that's coming, man. Okay? All right? So, Khan, this is what's gonna take place, all right, for you people that take the markets. All right? Okay? Because you're gonna have these Jakes that trust in Egypt that's gonna take the markets, man. And what the scriptures say, woe unto you that go down to Egypt to help. And that word woe means what? Destruction. And that's what's coming to those that take the markets, destruction. All right? So, Khan, and now I want to go to Revelation 20 and 4. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 4. It says, and I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. You see that? Let's get a definition of beheaded. It says decapitate, cut off the head of someone, especially as a form of execution. And that's something Esau's going to be doing in these last days. Executing people, man. Taking people out. Those that don't want to conform, you see, to his new world order. All right, those that don't want to conform to the image of the beast, that don't want to receive, all right, his markets, you know. All right, hey, Like the scripture saying, Revelation 13 and 15, how he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and those who would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, all right, and then, you know, basically the time we're coming to in this devil, you know, because right now with the Vanessa, all right, you can't have certain jobs, you know, you can't attend certain venues, you can't go to certain events, you can't aboard this type of plane, or you can't get on this train, you know, if you don't have the Vanessa. But you know, now, all right, and really it's gonna start hitting you know, necessities. You know, you won't be able to go into this grocery store. All right, you can't work here, and that's already happening. You know, but okay, you can't come to this grocery store. You can't get food from this place. All right, unless you have the Vanessa, and eventually it's gonna lead unto death, man. Where this devil is gonna be wanting to put people to death. All right, because what all roads lead to, the Marcus, man. This Vanessa leads to the Marcus. It's a prelude, okay? All right, and let's read again. It says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi, for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, all right, that chip, or in their hands, and they live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years, man. You see, because this devil is finna round people up, you know, round brothers up, round Israelites up, okay? Take them to these FEMA camps, these concentration camps, you know? All right, this devil's finna present the nation of Israel with what? This Marcus, man, you know? And in these concentration camps, you could be what? Executed, okay? The scriptures speak about Revelation 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, for behold, the devil, which is talking about Esau, shall cast some of you into prison, which are what? Those camps, man. All right, talk of the town, quarantine camps, you know, FEMA camps, concentration camps, detention centers, you know. All right, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, for the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, but be thou faithful unto death. You see that? The scriptures say, be faithful unto death, and I shall give thee a crown of life, roughly paraphrasing. And that was red letter, which means what? Who's speaking? Yahawashi is speaking, man. Okay? And what? When you read in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, it goes into what? Yahawashi crowning Israelites. You know? Okay? So man. All right? Now, I want to go to, now let me go get the Isaiah 10 real quick. The Isaiah 10, because like I said, in those times, all right, if we're going to be, you know, excluded from Esau's society, all right, we won't be able to buy and sell, make purchasing and payments. How are we finna live? We're going to trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. The Lord is going to sustain his people, his elect, in those times, man. All right, the Lord is going to deliver his people from famine, you know, from death, okay, from destruction, from evils. Like the scriptures say, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. The scriptures say, because thou hast made the Lord, all right, even the Most High, in Psalms 91, the scriptures speak about how because thou hast made the Lord, even the Most High, which is my refuge, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. So Isaiah chapter 10 verse 20, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day, that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel in truth. And when you go into that word stay in the Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, the Hebrew word is I forgot what it's like, something I shine. Let me go to the blue letter, all right, just to get it. Isaiah 10 and 20. Okay. All right. But man, you're going to have some Israelites that's going to refuse Esau, you know, his image, worshiping his image, the beast, refusing his Marcus, and what? That they're going to be put to death. But what? Like the scriptures say, they live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years, man. You know? Okay? All right? Because you're going to have some Israelites that's going to be put to death, but every Israelite is not going to be put to death. It's not going to die. All right? So, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahawah, the Holy One of Israel in truth. And I want to get definition of this word stay in the Hebrew. The Hebrew word stay, there it is, sha'ain, okay? Sha'ain, okay? Sha'ain, all right? And it says to lean on, trust in, support. You see? So the remnant of Israel they're gonna lean upon, they're gonna trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI and not upon him that smote us. You know? They're gonna trust in their power, their savior, their deliverer. Okay? YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. That's who they're gonna trust in. But you're gonna have the Israelites that trust in Egypt, that trust in America, that trust in the so-called white man Esau, Edom, and they're gonna end up taking what? That markets, man. And let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6 says, Lo, thou trusteth, right? Thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, and America is spiritual Egypt. All right? Because the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are in America. Are in, all right, America, which is Babylon the Great, that great city. But when you read Revelation 11 and 8, the scriptures say that great city, which spiritually is called what? Sodom and Egypt. America is spiritual Egypt. Look on the back of the $1 bill. You got the pyramid. All right, search at the Washington Monument, an Egyptian obelisk. You know, okay. It says, Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, you know, because the remnant, they're gonna lean and trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI, but you have these rebellious jakes that's gonna lean and trust in Egypt. That's gonna lean and trust in Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay. It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand. All right, let's read that again. It will go into his hand and pierce it, man. Which goes back to what? All right, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a marcus in their right hand, you know, or in their foreheads, man. And like I said, you're going to that word marcus in the Greek word is charagma, which goes into scratch, etching. You know, when you pierce something, basically you cut into it, man. You know, all right. You get an ear pierce, they cut, you know, all right, into your ear, all right. So it says, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, which that's Esau, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the king of Egypt, the king of Babylon, the king of Assyria, the king of Sodom, you know, all right, you could say in a way, all right, the king of Sodom, all right. And it says, is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him, man. That's why the scriptures speak about, cursed is the man that trusts in men and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart, all right, and the Hebrew word heart is law, which means what? Your mind, you know. So the scriptures say, cursed is the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart, whose mind departeth from the Lord YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, man. But the scriptures speak about what? Blessed are they that trust in the Lord, and whose hope is who? Yahawah. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and that's what the remnant are going to do. They're going to stay upon, they're going to lean, they're going to trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Okay, all right, and in those times, they're going to what? They're going to move by faith, man. Okay, they're going to move by what? By faith in YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. Okay, so, and I'm going to get that when you read 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. It says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. You know, we walk by faith and not by sight, man. You see, because when you think about it, the sight is how can I explain it? Because if all hell breaking loose, right? Helicopter. Slack it, man. All right. But like I said, if all hell breaking loose, you know, bombs dropping, helicopter, you know, just imagine everything, all right, shit hitting the fan, right? Like I said, all right, imagine shit hitting the fan, and that's all you see, okay? All right, and what you see, all right, in your mind, you're thinking there's no way out of this, okay? All right, but through faith, there's endless possibility. The Lord could do this, all right? All right, all right, I'm gonna let this motorcycle go by, man. right, Salakia. Okay, Khan. So like I was saying, man, through faith, basically there's endless possibilities. You know, you can say, oh, through faith, the Lord could do this. All right? Because through faith, you believe in what? You believe in the impossible. All right? YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI, all right, can make food appear out of nowhere. You know? Because, like I said, we walk by faith and not by sight. Because if you depending on the sight, on the flesh, you know, if you know there's a famine, you see with your sight that there's no food in the grocery stores, what? You'll start panicking, man. But the scriptures say wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of that time. And we have received this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and faith, all right, as a gift from YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. And through faith, we know what? The Lord, he can make food appear out of nowhere. The Lord could send, you know, a deer or something to bring us a basket of food. You know, the Lord, hey, all types of things. Like the scriptures say, we walk by faith, for we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, these people are out here, they're from to walk by sight, man. All right. So, Khan. All right. So, let me get this to Proverbs chapter 20, verse 5. All right. Because we will want to be the just. All right. And I'm going to read it. Says, the just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. And that's what we're finna have to show you how about Bahasham YAHAWASHI in these last days. That we have faith, obedience, and integrity. Okay. And I'm going to read again. The just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. And when you read Revelation 20:4, when the scriptures speak about those that will be beheaded, you know, that did not receive that did not worship the beast and his image, all right, and nor his marcus. Those, you think about it, that's integrity right there. All right, willing to die for what you believe in, which is who? YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Okay, the scriptures speak about how whosoever seeketh to save his life shall lose it, but whosoever loses his life for my sake shall find it. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay. All right. And now that we got that going into the just walketh in his integrity, and I'm gonna get this last verse and close it out. Romans chapter 1 verse 17, it says, for therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. Man, you see that? So, Khan, all right, the just shall live by faith, and that's what we want to be, the just. Okay, so Lord will, this video is edifying. I'm gonna close it out, getting infinite praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI Bahasham RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalawam, and Lord will, this video is edifying.